Sir, at the rate we're going, what do you think will be the survival rate of businesses?
Well, it's not a survival rate. As a matter of fact, they're dead now. We're talking about how fast will be the recovery. I think at this time, we don't even have 20% of those who we intend to be operating, our capacity to operate now. Well, 20% yung una na nauna. But out of the remaining ones, I think we basically got 20% only. And that's a pity because now there are frustrations, there are expenses involved from the people, and yet we're having a hard time already supporting them.
Are you seeing business recovery by Christmas? Usually, kahit walang pera mga tao, maakyat ang demand by the holidays. Are you seeing business recovery by Christmas? Actually,
we were really banking that on the third quarter, we are already starting to beef up yung employment. And if you build up employment, the spending capacity and the demand and the will be there. No, remember we still have the problems of our OFW here.
Exactly,
and that's adding a big problem. So we were thinking that by Christmas, baka malaki na but not this way. If they're not able to work, even if we put them in general, they have to be able to. Our thinking when we were talking about this, sana hindi nagkagulo-gulong masyado kung ang ginawa maliwanag sino yung mga who are the companies that can open, to what extent they can open, minimal the requirements, no. Well, yung protocols, well, fine. But they have to understand it's very expensive for these people to operate. Very expensive. So doon, dapat palo na tulong of the government, no? Trying to really push them to start working, no? But it's very slow in coming. Dapat sana, we were saying bago when dapat sana if they had the capacity when it was announced that these are the no Saturday tsaka no Monday, if it was very clear that only these companies and we will issue pass only to those who will be called in by the companies should be in the street, no? The traffic will not be bad, people will not be going out, but the problem is the capacity to be able to do this is beyond the capacity of the government. As I was saying, even during the EQC, issuing a pass, the processing, sometimes you apply for a pass, there's a rapid pass, 2 weeks is not yet out, you follow up, nobody's there to follow, to answer you. So what more if hundreds of thousands of workers are to be issued passes? I would have thought that it would be very efficient if they outsource it to private sector who are qualified to do it, and solve the problem. A lot of experts that they can call in how to be able to cross the problem of which bus transportation will open, where and how, and who will be. And if passes are issued to those who are working, then you can control the mass transportation. Because everybody now is out there. These are companies, you show your ID, and you are one of those qualified, so you're out. So if they open the mass transportation, but they will all be there. But if there are passes and they are capable of doing this, who will be allowed to board them, then they can control. But the capacity to do it is not there.
Sir, let me ask you about scenarios for our MSMEs, especially since sila nga yung, sabi nga ninyo, maiksi yung PC. Now, sabi nga ninyo, mga 20% lamang ngayon na nasa 50%, if I got it correctly, 50% yung kanilang working capacity ngayon. kung magtuloy itong MECQ hanggang katapusan, ilang porsyento po yung mare-resuscitate? Let's put it that way. At kung ma-extend pa ng another 15 days, sabi natin, kasi pag sinabi ng gobyerno na mukhang magsi-second wave, baka ma-extend pa yan eh. Kung ma-extend ng another 15 days yan, ilang porsyento po yung pwede pang ma-resuscitate?
When you extend it longer, yung ano, and you bring them that, ano, the more even yung nagbukas baka magsara.
Yeah.
Dahil ano wala na, mahikli na ang PC talaga eh.